I didn't grow up rich. No one gave me a penny to get me where I am. I became a millionaire by making simple but powerful decisions over time. In this video, I'll share the actions and mindsets that took me from zero to millionaire, one step at a time. And no, none of the clips in this video are of me. I prefer living a life of stealth wealth. Check out the full details by visiting the link in the description. A legacy of self-made millionaires. I'm a third-generation self-made millionaire. My dad and both of my grandfathers built their lives the same way. Nothing was handed to any of us. One of my grandfathers was an orphan, the other a trash man. All four of us became self-made millionaires. 3 of us retired in our 40s, or younger. I learned early what not to do and who not to be. That mindset gave me everything I needed to move forward. Slow down. Wealth takes time. The fastest way to build wealth is to stop rushing it. I've always said, slow down so you can speed up, because the best financial results don't show up overnight. Trying to get rich fast is how most people stay broke. Focus, stay patient, and let time do its job. Kill debt. Interest is a wealth killer. Consumer debt destroys momentum. First, it drains your income through interest. Then it leaves you stuck with stuff that's worth less every year. Pay off high-interest debt fast, and don't add more to the pile. Freedom comes when interest works for you, not against you. Grow income. Start small, then stack up. I didn't earn $50,000 a year until I was 30. But I kept leveling up. I earned professional licenses, became a CFA, and saw real raises, not because I was chasing titles, but because I kept adding value. When I retired at 42, my salary was 10 times higher than my first real job. Side hustles helped me build wealth and supplement my income. Income growth wasn't luck. It was earned in layers. Invest early. Buy assets that grow. Earning money is only part of the equation. I started investing young. I started buying stocks in my teens. I bought my first rental house at 21 with just $800 out of pocket. Then I kept buying more properties with no money down. The earlier you start putting money into assets that grow, the easier building wealth becomes. I also maxed out my 401k, even when making under $50,000 a year. I had roommates to help me cover my expenses. Take risks, but do the homework first. I didn't make reckless bets, I made informed ones. Buying real estate in my early 20s looked risky. I had more than $1 million in debt while making under $25,000 a year. But I ran the numbers and understood the game. Most people stay stuck because they're scared to move. But if you've done your research, the next step is action. Stealth wealth. Live rich without looking it. I never bought the fancy car or upgraded for show. I kept expenses low, skipped status traps, and reinvested the savings. That made it easier to grow my net worth without pressure or debt. Stealth wealth keeps you focused on freedom, not appearances. Track spending. Every dollar counts. Since I was a teenager, I've tracked every dollar, and I still do. Almost every day, I'm in my spreadsheets or accounts, making sure I know exactly where things stand. You can't grow what you don't measure. Knowing where your money goes puts you in charge. Take control. No one's coming to save you. Blaming the system, the boss, or the past won't move anything forward. Progress starts when ownership begins. Attitude, effort, and habits are always within reach. Control what can be controlled, and results follow. Free resources. Use the library to level up. I spent most of my teen years in the library, and I still go often. I read everything I could find on finance and investing. Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, you name it. That knowledge shaped how I made decisions long before I had money to invest. Today, there's no excuse. The free tools are better, easier, and everywhere. Stay disciplined. Small wins add up. Finally, discipline is what built my net worth, not motivation. I kept showing up, kept learning, kept adjusting. Even when I didn't feel like it, I stayed in motion. I do hard things, especially when they're uncomfortable, because that's where the progress is. Millionaire status comes down to actions. I started at zero and worked through every step with discipline and intention. Nothing flashy, just consistent actions that built real results. Becoming a millionaire is still possible if you stop complaining and start acting. Track your money. Take real risks. Stay disciplined. These actions still work. Most people just don't stick with them. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description.